Welcome back, race fans. We are live here at Daytona International Speedway in Daytona Beach, Florida for the DegaPros Friday Night Money Racing. And we had just wrapped up the FEG race where Matt Lee, the 04, who you're going to see on track here tonight in DegaPros, was your race winner. Looks like we have a stout field of drivers here tonight, led by Coke Series driver Garrett Maines and Malik Ray. And in the booth with me tonight is Trevin Astronaut of Team KSR. Uh, Joining us tonight, Trev. Good to have you in the booth, man. How you doing?
Oh no, Michael, a beautiful Friday night here at Talladega. Oh, excuse me, Daytona Super Speedway. That's right, getting away from the usual Talladega Super Speedway drama. We're gonna be running the high banks of Daytona. Just having a good time, kicking it back with the boys, and ready to watch some good racing.
Yes, sir. Good racing. It should be. We are just going to be concluding qualifying here. We had a 10-minute qualifying session. It looks like right now the fastest man here in Daytona Beach is going to be the 6 of Cody Neagles. His teammate Matthew Lee looks to be second, so those could be your pole sitter Cody Neagles and your outside pole sitter Matthew Lee, unless we have a late change to qualifying, Trev. But a great race here earlier tonight in FEG over at Talladega. Uh, as we get to the grid here, we are going to pull up your starting lineups here, and we're going to walk or roll through those with everybody. Cody Neagles will, in fact, be on the pole for tonight's race. Stand by here as we get those qualifying results up for everybody.
And you know what? Why wouldn't you expect anything less, Mister Super Speedway himself, Cody Neagles, and looks like his buddy Matthew Lee. Those two are gonna be hot here on the start, so let's go ahead and watch out for them.
Yeah, Matt, Cody and Eagles is going to be your pole sitter here tonight, trying to still pull up the grid for everybody, the official grid and starting lineup for tonight's race. We might have to just roll through it for you without the overlay.
As well, technical difficulties and all, but
Oh, it's got to always start like that for me. But we are going
always.
to have Cody and Eagles here on pole for tonight's race. Matthew Lee will start second position. Zach Range will start in third place. And Kyler Wynn will start in fourth. Malik Ray, your Coke Series driver, he will start in fifth place. As sixth place will be Devin Ray of Team KSR. Joshua McCall, he'll start in seventh place tonight. Garrett Maines will start in eighth. Sean Corbett will start in ninth. John Mullihan, he'll round out your top 10.
And starting 11th, his McCullough Motorsports teammate will be Kenneth McCullough Jr., owner of McCullough Motorsports. We got Justin Mills representing Bar here in 12th. Richard Elliott representing Bar also in 13th place. Aubrey Thompson, 14th. Mark Math, 15th place. Steve Sizemore, 16th. 17th, we got Chase Mistra. Chase, I'm sorry if I butchered your name, brother, but we got to get that on the right. Other than that, we got David Sheets and Jared Haynes, 18th and 19th, and then Mitch Regards, running out your top 20th place.
Dylan Jones, he will start in your 21st position here tonight, and Zach Tosteven. Actually, it looks like John Ward. He is in the field. Maybe he's starting 21st. Zach Tosteven, he'll start 22nd. Dylan Jones will start 23rd. Logan York, everyone's favorite driver, he'll start 24th. Danny Barnes in the 7, he'll start 25th with Robert Colgan 26th. Joey Allen, he'll start 27th. Heath Job starting 28th. Ambrose Kniebel, good to see him back here racing again tonight. He'll start 29th as William H. Scott Jr. as we finally get the qualifying results here tonight. Unfortunately, we didn't have them there for everybody earlier. You know how that goes. Just getting here around to show our qualifying order. We could go right up, back up here to the top for everybody to see Cody Neagles and Matt Lee. I'm going to run through them really quick as we are going to be going green here shortly. And you have Jimmy Emo starting 31st tonight, so it looks like a healthy driver count tonight. 31 drivers on track as we're going to take that away. Trev, we are on the pace lap here at Daytona. Who's your pick to win here tonight?
Oh man, there's a lot of big hitters in here tonight, man. I'm gonna have to say he's on a little roll, a little streak. I'm either gonna go with Devin Ray, but if Devin Ray can't do it because I'm a little biased, it's gonna be Logan York to get the job done here today.
Excellent driver is Logan York. I'll tell you what, man. I'm going to have to go against the grain. We got some heavy hitters in here tonight like Malik Ray, Garrett Maines, Cody Neagles. We are green at Daytona, by the way, as Cody Neagles going to lead them down past the start-finish line. Matthew Lee going to be on his outside. I'm going to go against the grain, though. I'm going to go take Dylan Jones. He's a guy that, you know, always seems to be up front in these money races. I'm going to go Dylan Jones here tonight.
You know, I always say Dylan C is always in the place to be, and he might put himself in a winning position here tonight. We just have to wait and see.
Absolutely. As we are on the backstretch here at Daytona, we are going 50 laps, everybody. 50% fuel. That means about 16 laps on a fuel run. We should hopefully see some green flag stops here tonight, Trev. That could separate the pack just a little bit.
And it's gonna give them a little bit here. We have that one fast repair, so you know these guys might push it to the limit here, first half of the race. If not, they're gonna ride in line 50 laps, like you said. It's a long race. I'm hoping to get some green flag pit stops. I'm excited, man. I think these boys are excited too, and we're gonna see what they do.
And we are 2 by 2 here early. We have a big pack up front. We are single file way out in the back. So a lot of drivers electing to kind of ride around here early, stay out of trouble as this main pack fights for position here on the backstretch. It's
Oh
going
yeah,
to be, yeah, Kyler Wynn, the 82. He's getting pushed very hard there by, it looks to be, Devin Ray, the 22. He is in that. Looks like that Miller Genuine Draft car. Man, that thing is looking pretty in the black and gold as we come off turn number 4 into the tri-oval.
yeah. I love me some Devin Ray. Second on the outside line behind. I call him Mr. Aggressive, but hey, aggressive sometimes get the job done. Kyler Wynn leading the outside, and you got the two teammates on the bottom right now, Matt Lee and Mr. Super Speedway himself. We've made it a trend to butcher his name, so I'm gonna continue that tradition. It's gonna be Cody Elbows or Cody Kegels or just whichever you can think of. But we're gonna butcher your name here tonight, Mr. Cody. And
Well,
as you can see, Matt dropping back down and Kyler taking back the outside position.
yeah, Matt Lee, man, I'll tell you what, he's still hot. Let's see if he can win another race here tonight. Zach Range is into the fold. He's third on the bottom of the 043 AMG Petronas machine with Garrett Maines to his outside. I know Garrett Maines works with Zachary Range a lot in his racecraft, and you could see it. It shows Zach Range much better on not only these super speedways, but all different circuits around the NASCAR. I saw him racing Darlington, NIS the other day, and you know, the guy's always looking to improve, and that's a really cool thing you see all the time here. You know, guys looking to get better, and no better guy to work with than Garrett Maines for Zachary Range, that is. So, yeah, awesome for him to do. Joshua McCullough out here up in the top 10 in that 420, I believe, machine on the bottom, getting pushed by Sean Corbett.
Oh yeah, Zach Range. He's one of those notable characters. It's took him a little bit to get where he is, but he is I would say one of the heavy hitters late into a race. Right now, he's up front riding, taking his time. See these guys getting a little jumbled here, getting a little antsy at the beautiful high banks of Daytona, and we just gotta see what they're gonna do here, man. Looks like they're riding, they're hanging out, long race, 50 laps. We're only 5 laps in, so I'm getting antsy, man. I'm sipping on a cold one and watching a great race here tonight.
Well, we're up in the Goodyear blimp high above Daytona International Speedway so we can fit some more trucks in this picture. This main pack is 2x2, pretty deep here right now, all running together. I'd say it's about 19 trucks, if I'm not mistaken, led by Matt Lee. Richard Elliott, he's going to be in the mix. Logan York is also in that mix at the back of the pack. Mark Math is. Kenny McCullough Jr., he's elected to stay in this main group.
Oh yeah, and I want to make mention of this grid 23rd, already up to 16. Logan York making his way up through the field here, slowly but surely. But he's coming from the back, and he's going to be a big hitter here pretty soon, especially when we start getting around pit stops in the next few laps coming up here.
We will have pit stops about 16 laps in is what we calculated up here in the tower. Matthew Lee leads on the bottom. He will lead Kyler Wynn, the Canadian. Cody Nichols in third. Devin Ray in fourth. So far, super clean here on a Friday night in DegaPros. John Ward hosting the race tonight, and also, if I'm not mistaken, is in the race.
What a maneuver by John Ward. Race control and racing the race. Boy can do it all here, man. He's one of them good boys that just love the race, and he's all about it. He's trying to get up there and put a whooping on these boys here tonight. So shout out to John Ward. Thank you for putting on tonight's race, man. We'd love to see what goes on here tonight.
John Ward, a guy that's gotten it done many times before on the super speedway, but right now out front is the 82 Kyler Wynn. He is your 2024 podium 500 champion, and not only that, we have Cody Nichols in third right now. He is your Omega Cup ERA $4,000 winner. And those two guys, we know how they got it done this year. I mean, what a cool thing for anybody to be in these fields when you got guys like Garrett Maines, Malik Ray, Cody Nichols, and Kyler Wynn.
Oh yeah, we don't talk about it much, but our super speedway racing is a community. It's more of like a family nowadays, you want to call it that. But I'm glad to see that we had two of the guys that normally run either PGR or it's going to be DegaPros or whatnot, the bigger races that you guys put on. And they're out here racing with the best. I call these guys the best on super speedway for a reason, because not a lot of people can hang as Logan York, of course. What did I tell you, man? He's coming for that third lane. That boy wants it. He's going to try to get out front here coming out of 4.
Yes, he is, and guess who's behind him? It's the 3 in the Oreo machine of Malik Ray. Malik Ray, that's one guy. He does not want to be anywhere but the front. Malik Ray pushing Logan York hard here as we come into turn number 1 at Daytona International Speedway. We are finally 3 wide here in a big pack out front. So far, so clean. Lap 9 of 50 in the books. We have a lot of cars actually kind of hanging out in the back, want nothing to do with this pack, and rightfully so. It is getting racy here down the backstretch at Daytona.
Oh yeah, watch for these lane switching and line blockings, because of course we got some hot track temps here tonight. We got a track temp of 122, and you know what that means. They're gonna get the pushing, and they're gonna be getting hot fast. So watch for a lot of lane swapping. Oh, the middle lane bobbles a little bit, but they get it back straight.
Here we have a track map up for all our viewers right now. You can see right now the 31 car is off the pace. Could possibly be Steve Sizemore. Get the numbers a little bit mixed up right now, but we have 2 packs going. One pack here in turn number 1 between turn 1 and 2. Another pack right now entering turn 1 as this pack exits number 2. So a little bit different strategy right here for everybody. The leader of this pack is Kyler Wynn. We're going to go through the field just a little bit, see if we can take a look at who's leading that pack, and it's John Ward. John Ward, Hyper Motorsports driver in the 92. He's going to be leading that pack. Dylan Jones behind him, the 98 of Zach Tostovan behind him, and that Busey's beautiful machine right there, that red and white, awesome little truck right there. And the 04 behind him looks like Ambrose Knievel. So here's a shot at that second pack, just staying in line, biding their time. They will probably all come to pit road together here very shortly, according to our calculations. We run it back up front. We missed the lead change. It's Cody Nichols to the point.
Hey, man, Cody's going to be aggressive here. He's probably going to try to pull Matt down, get him down to the bottom, and anticipate these pit stops are going to be coming up here. So watch a lot of lane shuffling. There's going to be a lot of guys trying to get down here to get on the pit road cleanly. So let's see what they do here going into 3.
Cody Nichols is down on the bottom. There's a 5 truck in their way. He's going to get to the apron. Oh, my God, he's going to come back up the truck. We almost have a big one here at Daytona. Oh my God, it was the 5 truck. I'm not sure exactly who that was. It's
Sizemore, I think.
Steve Sizemore. Just didn't
Yeah.
get down to the apron and quick enough, and when he did, came right back, almost up onto the track. He did come up onto the track. Wow, that he almost took out the entire lead pack right there.
Hey, Michael, you know better than anybody. It wouldn't be a super speedway race without a little drama and controversy.
Yeah, it for sure, man. And thankfully, right there, we didn't see the whole front of this field get wiped out.
Ooh, they got lucky. They did, but oh man, that was almost bad. You might have seen a lot of the top contenders get taken out there. But of course, we're professionals. They know how to get around these guys, and hopefully and luckily they got around these guys. So I don't even know what to say about that.
Yeah, lucky there for the front of the field. We are still racing. Well, Malik Ray's looking 3 wide. He's going to funnel back here to the middle. We are back to 2 wide racing. Here's Cody Neagles leads us on lap number 13 of 50 here tonight. We mentioned that second pack, John Ward. Let's see if he is still leading that one. He is. It looks like they're about to go around the 5 of Steve Sizemore. So right now, this pack is just kind of hanging out. It could be the ticket here tonight as we are getting still pretty racy up front 2 by 2. Dale Cup in the lead on the bottom and the top, but here's the 043. He's going to push Cody Neagles clear. The 6 is up. He gets the bumper of Matthew Lee. Matthew Lee is going to be pushing his teammate down here in the tri-oval. We are now lap number 14 of 50. Pit stop, Stev, probably coming up pretty soon.
Oh yeah, well, it was the time where the boys turn to men, and they got to get on and off the pit road safely and cleanly. And we know it's tough out here, especially with hot track tams, hot tires, sliding through pits, sliding on the pit road. They're going to be coming here pretty soon. They got to be close on fuel, probably within the next 2 laps.
I'm thinking so. We're going to have to get a great shot of pit lane when they do start coming down. We are right here up at the front with Cody Neagles. And we're going to try to do something pretty cool if we can for everybody viewing here tonight. We got a little pit stop stuff we can show you as all of the main pack is going to stay out on track here. We're going to go around at least one more time here at Daytona. Everybody trying to fight for position to get down onto the bottom lane. We've seen a lot of cars and or trucks over the last month try to pit from that outside lane, and we've had a lot of issues, so we'll have to see how this is going to turn out here tonight.
Oh yeah, including myself. I've been part of that dreaded pitting on the outside line deal, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. It's really who's around you and what they do and who you're working with. There's a lot of variables that go into that, and man, I don't know if them boys have been saving. They got to be very close here. If they're not pitting now, they're going to be pitting next time by.
And Zach Range is coming down, but unfortunately he's coming down by himself. There he is, coming down to pit road all by himself. He's going to be left alone. We're going to go back to the leaders here. And unfortunately, that is going to be a big mistake out of Zach Range. He's all by himself on pit road. Cody Neagles, the rest of the crew is going to stay out. Matthew Lee, he's dropping. He cannot find his way into the bottom here. And I'll tell you what, pit stops might be coming here for the leaders. We're going to have to keep an eye on them here.
Oh yeah, as the second pack that we were talking about earlier, they just hit pit road, so
that
they
did.
They can cycle out cleanly.
Not to cut you off, Trevor, I do have a pit stop cue here on the bottom of the screen for our viewers. They're going to be able to see who is on pit road. And our leaders are coming to pit road. All the leaders here. 4, 5, almost 6 wide. There goes Malik Ray. Almost to the wall. Is he going to hold it? Malik Ray. And he is.
Oh
My God. I'll tell you what. That was one of the craziest pit entries. If he didn't get a speeding penalty, I will tell you right now, that is one of the craziest pit road entries I've ever seen.
Oh man, and as you say it, he's got the dreaded black flag, man. He came in hot and he got the speeding penalty for sure.
Here they come fighting off of pit road. What a view that was. It looks like your leader is going to be Garrett Maines off pit road. Cody Neagles brought him down. Man, Trev, I'll tell you why I'm getting you confused between your teammate now. Talk to you guys all the time, and your short names are almost identical. So bear with me on that one. That's going to be a hard one tonight. But anyways, Garrett Maines, he's going to blend onto the backstretch. He's going to be your race leader. Kyler Wynn second. Cody Neagles third. We're going to have to take a peek here. Man, I'll tell you what, we kept that track map up. You could see, really see how spread out this field has gotten to be. Oh, and almost a wreck. Cody Neagles,
Ooh.
Kyler Wynn. Wow. Not sure if you were able to see that, but Cody Neagles and Kyler Wynn, man, they almost collected one another. That would have been a big wreck here in the front of the field.
Yeah, it looks like Cody was anticipating Kyler taking the run to go around Garrett, and he didn't, and he just pulled up right behind Garrett and stacked him up. Ooh, that was almost bad.
Yes, it was. We're going to keep that track map up for everyone here tonight. Now that everybody is a lot more spread out. Steve Sizemore, I know he's wishing for a caution, as is Ambrose Nebel. They're going to be shown in the 30th and 31st spot. I'm going to have to take you through the field a little bit. It's looking right now, first all the way through 13th. We're going to have to take you to David Sheets. That's going to be your main pack. David Sheets is going to be your 13th place driver right now. Chase Mistretta, if I could say that correctly, and Kenny McCullough Jr., they're going to be in 11th and 12th. So this is your main pack. They are getting dicey. We're going to take you back to the second guy. Jared Haynes, he's all by himself. Not sure if he lost the draft to the front of the field. He's running in your 14th position. We're going to head back to Mark Math. Mark Math running with Sean Corbett. They're going to be 15th and 16th position. Going on back to John Ward. You see them in the background. John Ward with Dylan Jones. And looks to be Zach Range about here a little bit back farther. Robert Colgan, he's going to be with the Hyper Motorsports driver of Heath Job. William H. Scott Jr., he's going to be with Danny Barnes. So a good crazy view just to get through this whole field here. As we go back up front, it looks like, wow, Malik Ray, he's a lap down, right, Trev? I have that correctly?
Yeah, he should be a lap down. It looks like he just cycled into the front of that pack. Probably keep himself from going a lap down. He's going to be leading the bottom line, so maybe he's either going to try to be the first car a lap down, or he's going to try to be the first car ahead of the leader if there was a caution to come out.
Lap
He's
20,
actually in catbird position.
Yep, lap 20 of 50, almost halfway here at Daytona. We had one green flag stop, no cautions. Caution-free race. If you look at the track map right now, we have all the lead pack entering turn number 3. The other pack just exiting turn number 2, and a slew of other drivers way behind them, hoping they don't go down a lap as well. But right now, Malik Ray sitting in a good spot where he is at. He's leading the bottom of this main pack. He's probably, Trev, bouncing between being a lap down, not being a lap down. But if that caution were to fly, as long as he's not getting touched, as long as he's not getting hit, he will be that lucky dog if he's not out front of this lead pack.
Oh, yeah. As these guys continue to cycle around, the lead pack is going to chase down technically the packs. Sorry, there's a few cars together are all the way around the track. I love that little map you got going on there, Michael. That is actually wonderful. You get to see exactly where everybody is on track. And Malik's plan here is to stick probably where he's at. He's going to let Kyler cycle up and down, or him cycle up and down. And they're going to run down the rest of these cars and try to stay ahead of the lapped cars that they're about to pass. So, I mean, it's pretty great strategy, but you have to worry about this thing going green. It looks like the top 13 are all within each other, like you said. And then there's a second pack 10 seconds back from 14th place on. So it looks like the race is going to be between these top 13 if nothing catastrophic happens.
And here is that second pack that Trevin is mentioning. It's led by Sean Corbett. Sean Corbett leading John Ward, Dylan Jones, Jared Haynes, Mark Math, and also Zachary Range. It looks like he might be attached to this group. We saw Zach Range pit all by himself, and you could really see how much time he did lose by, pitting a lap earlier. And unfortunately for him, he lost a lot of track position by doing so. We're going to go back up front. Your leader, all your leaders, watch this, Trev. They're all coming up on lap traffic. They don't have anywhere to go. One guy's in the middle. They're going to split him. Oh, and then we have a wreck. We have a wreck. Is there going to be a caution? I don't know. There is a truck on the track, and no yellow yet. No yellow yet. Oh, my God. Jimmy Emos crashed. Mitch Regatta's crashed. I don't know, Trev. I'm thinking there should be a yellow flag out for that one. It was a two-truck spin, but I saw one go back up onto the track and into the safer barrier, and there's the caution. Caution is out here at Daytona.
Yep, that was it. We just wanted to make sure, double, triple check. But, yeah, One came back up on the track. Usually, if they go off track and it's no harm, no foul, they'll continue on going. But ooh, that's that was a big help for Malik Ray there. But the cars that are obviously a lap down or the ones that are in the back, 10, 12 seconds back, that's going to help them a lot here for this caution.
Well, here we go. We're going to go back to the replay here. It looks like Jimmy Emos. Looks like maybe, is it Joey Allen. And we have one more truck up here. We're going to play this in slow motion. And here are the leaders. You see the big pack of leaders coming behind. We had one truck that went to the apron. Joey Allen stays on the track. It's not bad, but who is this truck in the middle? It's the
Trying to figure that
9,
out.
and that is Mitch Regatas.
Yep.
But I'm not so sure if Mitch Regatas, yeah, he got turned there. But if you saw in this picture, if you look down low here, the 55, that's going to be Jimmy Emos. And we're going to go with slow
Oh
motion here
man.
again. Well, I'll tell you what, Trev, if I'm gonna call this correctly, we're gonna go to John Mullahan. And we're gonna see if we could get a little bit of a chopper cam or a chase cam here and follow John Mullahan through this. I'm gonna let's take a closer look at this. I'm not so sure, that Jimmy Emos and Mitch Regatas caused everything. I have John Mullahan on screen. He's pushing Richard Elliott. Malik Ray, he is leading the race. He's in the front. We're going to slow this down. John Mullahan is offset on Richard Elliott. And you know what? Here's what caused it. It was Mitch Regatas that 9. Yes, was John Mullahan was definitely offset. Didn't help the matter. But Malik Ray had essentially, with all the speed Malik Ray, the 3 car was carrying, he had to go underneath not the 9 and to not get into him. John Mullahan pushing Richard Elliott. Richard Elliott had nowhere to go when Malik Ray came down. We're going to get this back going for you. And so the Mullahan's going to turn Richard Elliott. He's going to go back up the track, get into Regatas there. And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna blame that on those lap down cars. They should have gone either to the wall or all stayed on the apron. Unfortunately, they did not. And we're going to see if we can back it up just one more time and get an onboard here with Matthew Lee, winner of the FEG race here tonight. Were you able to take a look at that one?
Yeah, I'm looking. Oh, you talking about the FEG race?
No,
Yes.
that wreck there in the tri-oval.
Oh, yeah, they're actually going crazy right now here in the race. I'm trying
I'm
to.
sure we are on
Yeah.
board with Matthew Lee. We're going to slow it down. He is behind John Mullahan. I'm sure there's a lot of blame going around here. And here's the onboard of Matthew Lee. There you see Regatas in the middle. Elliott goes down. There goes Matthew Lee. He's going to turn down. Man, Matthew Lee, a great job of saving that truck.
Hmm.
Wow, great job by Matthew Lee, man. I'll tell you what. That was a great onboard there from
Wow.
Matthew Lee. Garrett
Look at that.
Maines is through. Kyler Wynn is through.
Hey,
Unbelievable.
what a maneuver. Yeah, that is a wow. That's pro class right there, man. He didn't even tank it, hit the wall, spin it out. He kept it straight. He kept it going. That's
Yeah, he
uh,
even clipped the grass just a little bit. Well, we're going to reset the field here for everybody. We have 25 laps to go, so we are at the halfway point. It's a Friday night at DegaPros. And Garrett Maines, your eNASCAR Coke Series driver, he is your leader. Kyler Wynn, he will be outside of the front row when we do go back to green. Go back green the next time by as the pace car lights are out. Cody Neagles, we talked about him earlier. He's the ERA Omega Cup champion, winner of $4,000 earlier this year. He is in third. John Mullahan, he is in fourth. Fifth is Aubrey Thompson. Actually, I'm getting noticed that it might be Devin Ray. Aubrey Thompson in sixth. Kenny McCullough Jr. in seventh. Chase Mastrada, a good run for him. He looks like he's actually seventh. We have a lot of scoring changes going on right now during this pace lap. David Sheets and Justin Mills. They will round out your top 10. Sean Corbett in 11th, Zach Range in 12th, Logan York in 13th, Jared Haynes in 14th, and Mark Math. He'll round out your top 15. Malik
Oh,
Ray,
yeah.
it looks like he's going to be a little bit farther back. He's going to be in 22nd after that caution, which it looks like his lap is back, if I'm not mistaken. He's back on the lead lap. Looks like he's falling to the tail end, so he might have got his lucky dog.
Looks like it, yeah. That tail end, yeah. Lucky dog. It looks like he's back on the lap, back on the lead lap.
Well, Trev, we're going to give our fans here watching a treat as we take the green here. We are going to crank it up. The pit car is on to pit road. Garrett Maines going to lead them down. Geico restart zone. We are back green here at Daytona. And we are picking you guys back up. Things are heating up on the track. 23 laps to go. We are 3 wide, and the patience, I'll tell you what, the patience is thin. It is 3 wide action here on the backstretch at Daytona. It is 3 wide. Cody Eagles, he's going to lead the bottom. Garrett Maines in the 1 car, he's going to lead the middle. Zachary Range in the MG Petronas, he is going to lead the top with Logan York pushing him in between turns number 3 and 4, out exiting turn number 4 right now into the tri-oval here at Daytona.
Oh yeah, man, that caution really got everything jumbled back here together, and these boys are gonna try to gain some positions. They got one more pit stop. Yeah, they should have one more pit stop to do before the end of this race, and they just got to get themselves, bite their time, get into position, try to get themselves lined up with who needs to be with who, and possibly save a little fuel here to the end. So we just have to wait and see. Our boy, my pick for the race, Logan York, he's on the outside, and I'm just going to – my second pick, Devin Ray, right there on the bottom and the inside, pushing Cody. So we'll see what they do here. Hot track temps and hot race trucks. So
well, there is Devin Ray from Bassett, Virginia. He's in the 22, probably one of the prettiest trucks out here in the field. He is now going to lead the bottom. Chase Mistretta, I'll tell you what, look at that guy. We haven't talked a lot about him, but he's up there battling in the top 5. We are 3 by 3 by 3. Man, what about 6, 7 trucks deep right now? Hyper Motorsports, you see them into the picture here on the right-hand side. They are forming as a group. We're still 3 by 3. Zach Range leading the top with Logan York. Garrett Maines, Cody Eagles content right now. Temps should be good. It's possible Cody might clear here, might go up. No, he does not. Still 3 by 3, jockeying for position here on the backstretch. Matt, I'll tell you what, Trev, things are heating up. This looks like we are going to have a great race if these guys can stay green.
Oh, man, I'm kind of jealous. I love my second broadcast ever in the booth here, and I love broadcasting with you, Michael. I'm actually having a really good time, but these boys they're getting me a little jealous. They're putting on a hell of a race here tonight, and they're 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 all the way back almost, and boy, if they don't kill it, they looks like they're gonna try to get maybe Zach Range clear here from the outside. I mean, Cody's gonna try to up and down on the bottom. He's gonna probably get Garrett to push him here. He's gonna get clear, get down on Devin, and they're gonna try to work the lines here for a little bit until they get ready for these pit stops. But yeah, man, I'm I'm a little jealous.
Wow, a big block from Cody Eagles. He comes back down in front of the 22 of Devin Ray. Garrett Maines, he's going to be still leading that middle. John Mullihan behind him. The 26, we've talked about him. Chase Mistretta, he's third on the bottom. Kyler Wynn, oh, and look now. Don't look now. It's the 3. The Oreo Machine of Malik Ray. He's going to be third on the top. He's coming all the way back from a lap down after some bad luck, unfortunate luck earlier in the race. Here comes Malik Ray. Kyler Wynn, 3 back here on the bottom. 3 by 3, almost 3-4 rows deep right now. It's a little bit more chill here. Mid-pack of this big pack, at least 2 by 2. Hyper Motorsports still kind of trailing here in the back. There's a group of 3. And I'll tell you what, Garrett Maines, Mistretta, Range, York, Mullahan, Mills, Ray, all these guys fighting hard for position. You mentioned it might be a one-stop race, and it looks like if we could get a couple more laps in, it will be. And pit strategy can play a big factor here near the end.
Well, yeah, just like our last round of green flag pit stops, it's going to be getting on and getting off. The best and the hardest. We got a couple cars here glitching. Oh, they're
Oh, and
wrecking.
a big wreck in the coming out of the tri-oval. Caution is out. Garrett Maines is your leader. Zachary Range is in second. John Mullahan, he's going to round out right now the top 3. And caution is out for the second time.
Ooh.
Matt Lee might be involved. Steve Sizemore might be involved.
Oh, yeah. It looks like there's a truck that glitched into another truck and it just stacked everybody up.
You know, I'm not sure if I'm correct on this, but it looked to me like somebody blinked out before that happened. Cody came down, and I could be wrong, but I thought that's what I saw. I am working a lot of avenues here tonight, so I could be seeing something there, but I thought that is what I saw. We're going to go back here to the yellow flag. We're exiting the tri-oval. See if we can get a better view of this one. I'm going to slow it down for everybody. Let's see if we get a side shot. You see everything happening right there in the middle. I have to find a better spot for everybody here. It happened in the big pack, about mid pack.
Yeah, like right at the start finish line, it looks like is where it happened, right?
Just trying to find a better angle here of this one.
I don't know. I'm seeing the 26 glitching to everybody, and it just stacked everybody up. But I mean, that's from what I'm seeing from the chopper view.
Yeah, we'll have to get a good chopper view here for everyone. My apologies on getting to this replay. Here is your chopper view. And this is going to be a good shot. And it looks like, right, yeah, you know, Corbett gets in to that yellow and black truck, and it looked like he kind of just blended into the 26. So definitely some crazy stuff going on here. And you're going to have that in iRacing.
That's the dreaded online racer's curse. You blink out and you hope that they don't go inside of you. But once it's there, it starts stacking everybody up. As close as we've been racing, as long as we've been racing, we know that's just one of the
Trev,
variables.
if you actually look at that, I think I might have been right. If everyone's watching what I'm seeing here, when Cody, you know, I think it was the 26th, Chase Mistretta. I'm going to back this up just a little bit more. Yeah, there it is. And we're coming out of turn number 4. You see the 26 pushing the 22.
Yeah.
Of Devin Ray. He's going to blink out. So now, if you stop it right there, Chase Mistretta is supposed to be between the 4 and the 26. And he's going to blink out. And we're going to slow it down one more time. You're going to see him come back into the picture.
It is.
Yeah, and I wasn't seeing anything. There he comes. Almost right from the back of Justin Mills. And that is going to cause the checkup. So, and the 4, Matt Lee is going to get into Corbett. He's going to get sent up the track by Mark Math. They're going to go into the 1 of David Sheets. Steve Sizemore's involved. Ambrose Kniebel's involved. And a couple other guys behind them. And, yeah, I'm glad we looked at that. What a great replay kind of to show our viewers. And we nailed that one. It was a blink out there by Mistretta that eventually ended up causing confusion on the racetrack.
Yeah, unfortunate, but that's the deal of super speedway racing. It happens, and sucks for the guys that it happened to. But hopefully they got a fast repair and they can get back out here and give us a good little race.
Yes, sir. If they still save that fast repair, we shall see. We're going to go through the field. It's Garrett Maines leading. In second place is going to be Cody Niegels. Kyler Wynn, you see him in that red and silver. Third. John Mollahan, he's going to be outside of Kyler Wynn. He's going to be fourth. Malik Ray in the Oreo, he's going to be fifth. Devin Ray, Miller Genuine Draft Truck tonight, he's going to be sixth. Zachary Range, always sporting the teal blue, if you want to call it, black AMG Patronus machine. Justin Mills in that BAR is going to be scored in ninth position, jockeying a little bit with Kenny McCullough here. As you see Kenny coming around the track in his red and black McCullough Motorsports truck. Jared Haynes, he's going to be 10th place. Aubrey Thompson, BAR, he's going to be 12th. Sean Corbett, he is going to be with his teammate Aubrey Thompson. Chase Bestretta after that blink out, he's going to be shown in 14th. Dylan Jones in 15th. Logan York in 16th. A lot of stuff on our timing is going to be jockeying around a little bit. Logan York, I believe, was that your pick to win? He's in your top
Yeah.
16 right now, so not much. We've been talking about Logan York, but I'm sure we'll be talking about him before the end of this one.
Oh yeah, man. Logan York's one of those people. He'll he'll come out of nowhere and he'll surprise you. But I do want to make a point real quick. As you see, these guys, a lot of them are dropping to the apron and they're saving fuel. It looks like there might be a little fuel strategy here in play. Maybe a little short pitting. Maybe trying to go all the way, hoping banking on another caution. So let's see what they do here as they come to the green flag.
Coming to the green flag here at Daytona, there will be 14 laps to go at the line. As Trev said, there could be some saving of fuel if we do get a chance to go green all the way. We are in the Geico restart zone. The green flag is out, and we are back racing here at Daytona.
Boys become men, man. They strap these belts in tight and they're gonna get ready to race. Watch for some fireworks to go on here. These boys ain't gonna take no for an answer, and we're gonna see who's gonna try to get to the lead here at the start of this race.
And we're going to pull up the battle for first place. It's Cody Niegels leading, Garrett Maines in second. John Mollahan now, he's back into the fray. He's going to take second place right there. Malik Ray, Garrett Maines, Devin Ray, Zach Range, Kenny McCullough Jr. You can see their time splits. Everything within just tenths of a second here at Daytona.
Oh yeah, they're gonna start getting tight. Just wait on it. Wait for this third lane to form, and they're gonna start coming. They're getting tighter and tighter every lap, brother, and it's only a matter of time. Either somebody's gonna get into each other, or they're gonna take it green the rest of this way.
Absolutely, and we are entering turn number 1. Cody Niegels is still going to lead it. Kyler Wynn, and hey, here we are. The two guys that got the job done in two of the biggest super speedway events of 2024, and here they are, leading both lines here at Daytona with only 13 laps to go.
Oh man, what a way to show everybody a showcase of how we do these things out here week to week, almost every day. We got two of the best right now leading the top and bottom lines. And they make contact. John Mollahan, he comes back up onto the track and they hold
now we're
it straight.
3 wide and jockeying for position. Devin Ray gets out of line. He goes up third. Is he going to get back in? We're going to have a big wreck. We are going to have a wreck, and there it is. Devin Ray's around. Oh, my God. The wreck is on, and here it is. Can these guys hold it together? We're going to look a little bit farther back, and we're still wrecking. Sean Corbett, Logan York. Oh, man, I think Devin Ray might get the worst of all this. Caution is back out here at Daytona. We're going to go take you there in a second. I know Devin Ray was involved. Looked like he was the first truck to get spun.
Oh, man. Yeah, it just looks like a rejoin for position, and they just come back up on the track and just collect everybody together. Looks like Mollahan kind of just shoved them up. But at that point, I mean, what can you really do? You know, you try to just hope for the best, and it wasn't the best.
And here we are. I'm going to show everybody it yet again. I'm going to back up just a little bit more. And I mean, I'll tell you what, we might as well go back farther because, I mean, what crazy, crazy racing here. Well, we're going to take you on the chase camera, show you what happened here to Devin Ray. You can see Malik Ray went to go down. He's going to come back up. He didn't think he was clear. Devin Ray's going to get into the 1. He's going to wash up the track. He's going to get hit by Kenny McCullough. That's going to send Devin Ray up to the 3rd lane with no help. Kenny McCullough's going to kind of wash back up, back to the bumper of Devin. He's going to offset him, but here comes Zach Range. I'll tell you what, it was Zach Range. Zach Range right there is what's going to cause Devin Ray to go around. I'm going to back it up one
Yeah,
more time. Try to give everybody the chopper view of this one. You want to walk us through this one, Trevor? Look to me that Zach Range is going to wash up. You know what? Zach Range is going to get hit by Molahan. That's what's going to get him loose. He's going to come up. Ooh, a little net code on Kenny McCullough Jr. That's what's going to put him in the 22.
yeah. Unfortunate for these guys, man. They're racing hard, trying to get up here to make some money, and something small, just like that, a little bobble and a touch and a net code, and it'll most likely probably end their night if nothing crazy happens here.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy about these replays, you know, a lot of the drivers in chat in race get very mad, tempers fly, but a lot of times, you know, you got to cool down because once you watch some of these replays, you know, after the race is when you could really see you know exactly what happened. A lot of times, you know, it's not exactly what you may think was at fault. You know, once you slow them down and you see the net codes or you see the blink outs and you know see certain things where you really know exactly what happened, as we see a couple cars, trucks I should say, peeling off pit road here fixing some damage. That's the 10 car we're taking a peek at right now. Jared Haynes. In front of him is Zach Tosteven. I wish I could say that name right. The Busey's truck, man. That thing looks fire, Trev. Oh my God.
That is a beautiful truck. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of jealous who painted that truck.
Yeah, right. We're gonna have to find out. Put them here up on the broadcast, man. They can make some money making paints because that is a sexy looking truck right there. The 98. We're gonna go through our field just a little bit. Sean Corbett's being scored in 20th. Robert Colgan, he's going to be in that all blue lawn sprinklers outdoor lighting machine. He's going to
Beautiful
be in
color.
scored in 19th. Zachary Range, who is part of that one, he's going to be in 18th. Ambrose Kniebel, still fighting hard, a little damage to his left side. 17th. William H. Scott Jr., awesome looking truck. Looks like that Air Force truck with the teeth in front. He's going to be 16th. Joey Allen, 15th. Mark Math, you always see him, pretty colorful truck in the 199. I believe that reminds me of kind of Travis Pastrana. He's in 14th. Danny
Yep.
Barnes in the 7. He's in 13th. Dylan Jones in 12th. And Justin Mills in 11th. Your top 10 right now. Matthew Lee, the winner of the FVG race earlier tonight. Logan York, your pick to win the race, is in 9th. He's making his move. Heath Job for Hyper Motorsports is in 8th. Aubrey Thompson in 7th. Kenny McCullough Jr., one of the GOATs, is in 6th. John Molahan, he is still in your top 5. Malik Ray, your eNASCAR Coke Series driver, in 4th. Kyler Wynn, your Podium 500 champ, he is in 3rd. Garrett Maines, your other Coke Series driver, he is in 2nd. And the man right now leading the charge is that 6, your $4,000 winner in the ERA Omega Cup. As the pace car lights are out, we will go green next time by, and there'll be 8 laps to go when we take the green.
Hey, I gotta say, man, that caution changed everything. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, there's one guy up there in that top 5. He don't want to see none of these, as they call them, professionals, take any of this money away. And there's 2 of them. It's Kenny McCullough and John Mullahan, and those are some big hitters. Gonna try to make some big moves here on the start. So watch for them to shake and bake or maybe rattle some cages here with the next few closing laps. So this is gonna be exciting, Michael. I'm getting a little goosebumps going on here. I got a little drinky drink and we're gonna have
Yeah,
a
you
nice
know
little
what?
race.
I conned you into doing this with me tonight because I'm going to be doing this a little bit more often. I still want to be in the race car myself, but I kind of into it because I know it's something I think maybe you and I can do for quite some time. It's
Oh yeah.
definitely pretty fun up here, hanging out, watching the race. Fitz in the chat, Cole Fitzpatrick. I think my pronunciation of Busey's, I don't know. He said it's Bucky's. I've heard it a couple different ways. I've heard Baker say Busey's, I think. But who knows? Whatever. Bucky's, Busey's, doesn't matter to me. That truck is fire. And Woogie Wolf, say way better broadcast, overcame some of the technology issues earlier today. But I'll guess what? This pace car is gonna dive off. Might not be for the last time though, because you never know what's gonna happen here at Daytona. Cody Neagles in the sixth, gonna lead him down. Garrett Maines to his outside. We are green here at Daytona. As to the stripe is Cody Neagles. He's going to lead it. Garrett Maines here on the outside. Kyler Wynn third. Malik Ray fourth. 2x2x2 all the way through. So far, no takers to the third lane. John Mullahan, he's been up there in the top five almost all night long. Kenny McCullough Jr., I guess what? He is hungry. He's hungry for a win, and he's third in line on the top. Look for him to move out soon. Job, he's hungry for a win as well. He's a former PGR winner, also winning on some other circuits here, as we are now 3 wide in the middle of the pack.
Oh man, and now we're racing, boys. We're gonna get to it here. They're tight. Look at that top line, tight together, tight as they can be. They're gonna get the run there. Oh, Cody throws the block on the outside. He's gonna get the push down from Garrett coming down here into the tri-oval. The bottom line is non-existent right now, because everybody knows that top line, that middle line, is gonna roll with these high temps coming up here right now.
Yeah, I went to the mid-pack for our viewers for a second. It looked like there was almost a wreck back there. Everyone held it together. We're still 2x2. 2x2 almost all the way through. Cody Neagles still on point. Garrett Maines still leading that outside. We have 7 laps to go. And you can just see. Look at it. There we go. 2 cars off the pace. Looks like one of the Hyper Motorsports guys. Oh, no. We're going to have to go see who that was. It was like Dylan Jones and Danny Barnes. Dylan Jones, Danny Barnes off track. Dylan Jones looks like he's going to get back on track. 2 cars spin underneath the yellow. We are still green. Zach Range, he's looking 3. Josh McCullough pushing him. 3 wide now at Daytona. 6 laps to go. Cody Neagles, Garrett Maines. Oh, we got a taker. It's Kenny McCullough Jr. He's going to bounce out.
Wow, what a move right here. They're starting the third line. Kenny McCullough is hungry. He wants that win, man. I'm telling you. These McCullough guys have been on a little bit of a dry streak here recently. But, hey, if there's a guy to do it, it's going to be Kenny McCullough Jr. right here, leading your third line on the outside, getting pushed by Zach Range.
Full steam ahead down the backstretch here at Daytona. We are 3 wide. Kenny McCullough in the 03. He's going to fall back just a little bit. Cody Neagles, he's leading the bottom. Here comes a big run from Garrett Maines off turn number 4. Malik Ray's going to push him. Things are heating up. 5 to go here at the line. We are 3 by 3. Here we go. Cody Neagles leads that lap. Kenny McCullough now only has Zach Range. Here he goes. He's got another taker. It might be his son, Josh McCullough. We are 3 wide on the top. No other takers right now. That lane keeps stalling out. Right now, Cody Neagles, he's going to jump to the middle. He's going to lead the middle lane. Kyler Wynn going to lead the bottom. Here goes Cody. Back down to the bottom with the push from Garrett Maines. Here on the backstretch, entering turn number 3.
Oh, yeah. Now it's a race of temperature. Because watch these guys here. They're going to be hot and they're going to be pushing. Getting so close for so tight for so long. Can only do one thing, and that's see the dreaded orange and red blinking. Oh, we got one. Oh, Sean Corbett coming back up off track. And he gets it back straight and going. And these guys, man, they're getting tight. They're getting froggy. Somebody's got to jump here in a second.
Yes, they are. Man, I was wishing I had those camera packs that I had from Talladega. I'm going to have to get them for Daytona. I wanted to take that drone through the front stretch there to see this 3 wide action. Oh, don't look now. Here he comes. It's Heath Job on the outside. Heath Job getting a huge push. Uh-oh, Zach Range is in trouble. 4 wide, almost in the back. Do we have a wreck? No, we don't. They hold it. Joshua McCall up into the wall. He's going to hold it off. What a heck of a race right now. Let's get back up front. Heath Job now falls back just a little bit. Kenny McCullough pushing him. Man, everyone's trying to make that third lane work. They just cannot seem to get the push they need. We are across the stripe. 3 laps to go. Garrett Maines leads the middle.
Oh, man, they're just moving so fast and they're so tight. These trucks, they stall out. and they just can't go anywhere right now. If you don't have the help and if you don't have the temps, you're not going anywhere. And right now, the man to be is Garrett Main's on point, but he's got Malik to his outside, and they are rolling the outside right now.
We are on the cockpit board with Heath Job. You can see him side drafting very hard. Just doesn't get that run. Let's take a peek at Cody Neagles. He's up front, second in a row behind Garrett Maines. He's going to get a big push. Is Garrett Maines going to clear? We're going to have to take you back out to TV1. Here it is. Garrett Maines up front here at Daytona. 2 laps to go when we hit the line. Heath Job still trying to make it work. Logan York up to the third. He goes back down. We are going to heck of a race here. 2 laps to go at Daytona.
Oh, if they got anything, if anybody has anything right now, they're going to have to do it right here, probably coming out of the backstretch or down into 3 and 4. And right now, they're all holding it pretty well. Cody's working the lines. Kyler's on the bottom. I don't know. I think it's going to be a race between these top 4 here. And, hey, you never know. I always say these big dogs race like big dogs, and they also wreck like big dogs, too.
There goes Aubrey Thompson. He's going to jump out to the third. We got a great shot of that coming down the backstretch. The third lane is dying, though. The third lane is dying. It's going to need some more takers. Right now, it's Cody Neagles, Kyler Wynn. We talked about them. The 2 guys with the biggest wins of the entire 2024 calendar. They're going to take the white flag right now. Neck and neck, it's Cody Neagles and Kyler Wynn.
Oh, man, and here they go. This is it. The money stop. They're going for it. They're going to be right here. Cody on the outside, Kyler on the inside, leading the bottom. They're pushing tight. Maines hitting Cody down out of 2, down the backstretch, and here they come. Middle of the backstretch, third lane. There's a third lane being formed on the outside, and maybe they might have a run.
That looks like it's Matthew Lee, but right now the third lane just keeps dying. Kyler Wynn 06 as Mulholland Mills is spun. It's a 4-horse race right now, and the 4 biggest names in Super Speedway Money Racing. Cody Neagles, Kyler Wynn, Malik Ray, Garrett Maines. Who's it going to be? Garrett Maines pushing the 6 of Cody Neagles. Here comes Malik Ray pushing the 80. Oh, and they're touching. Who's in it? It's going to be Kyler Wynn across the line.
What a race to the end. Oh, my God. I'm shaking. Oh, that was fantastic. Holy crap.
If you could see me on a camera, I wish I was. I feel like I am Joe Rogan at a UFC fight when somebody gets knocked out. I cannot believe it. What a race to the line. Kyler Wynn, the 82, just beats out Cody Neagles, the 6. Oh, my God. I got to catch my breath.
And what do you think about this, man? 5 1,000ths of a second over Cody Neagles. The 2 best in the business right now, Kyler Wynn and Cody Neagles, racing it out. And Kyler just had him on the end, man. That was what a masterclass to watch these guys put down on how to get it done.
I am speechless. Kyler Wynn, Cody Neagles. You cannot script this race any better than that. PGR eSports on the broadcast was actually supposed to host this race tonight. Handed off to DegaPros. John Ward puts it on. Friday night money racing. You see the 82 burning him down. He is your 2024 Podium 500 champion, Kyler Wynn, who edges the 6, Cody Neagles, who won the ERA Omega Cup, $4,000. These 2 guys, you see them here on the infield at Daytona, the 2 biggest wins in Super Speedway Money Racing in 2024. They are going to go neck and neck all the way to the line, and it's won by Kyler Wynn. What a race to call. What a finish here on Friday night.
Oh, man, these boys know how to get it done, and that's the name of the game. They're going to walk away with a you already know, man, these pockets ain't going to be empty, cuz. And that's that. Hey, you got to love it, Kyler. I'm a fan, Kyler. That's all I'm going to say. You put it down, you put the work in, and you got that thing running. And Cody, I don't know what else you could have done, brother, but hey, this is one of them races where, like you said, man, you were Joe Rogan and I'm over here. I don't even know what I was, but my beer is empty, and that was fantastic.
Well, here you see the replay coming to the finish. It's Kyler Wynn on the bottom. Cody Neagles on his outside. Malik Ray is pushing Kyler Wynn. Garrett Maines. So 2 Coke Series drivers, believe it or not, pushing Cody Neagles and Kyler Wynn. We're going to back it up just a hair. And we're going to try to see if we get a different angle of this. This should be the angle that I want to see. Cody Neagles gets a little pushed loose. He's going to almost lose it. And wow, what a finish. What a finish. And there
I'm
it
talking
is.
like a quarter of a fender. That's it.
Yeah,
Oh
well, I'm,
man.
I'm just going back to last Saturday, the Kentucky Derby photo finish. Last Sunday, photo finish, closest finish in NASCAR history at Kansas. And this week, PGR eSport Racing on Thursday night at Atlanta.
Hmm?
And Matt Lee, I just,
Matt, there's something in the water, man.
or
There's something going
sorry,
on.
Garrett, yeah, no, Garrett Maines last night, but then Garrett Lehman, yeah, guy, I can't even keep track of who has won all these photo finishes, but Garrett Maines last night. Tonight in FEG, the return of FEG, it's Matthew Lee, and tonight DegaPros out of nowhere hosting one of the best races of the week, and it's Kyler Wynn. I mean, put all these photo finishes together. I am just beside myself.
Yeah, I don't know what else you could ask for, man. Great racing, phenomenal pit stops, and then a fabulous photo finish at the end, man. That's what I'm talking about there. This is the standard of super speedway racing right here.
It really is an unbelievable night. And we're going to try to bring up your final results. It is Kyler Wynn and Cody Neagles. Kyler Wynn with the win. Cody Neagles runner-up. Garrett Maines, your third-place finisher on the podium. Malik Ray will finish in fourth. Devin Ray in fifth. Jared Haynes, a great run for him. He'll finish in sixth with Zachary Range in seventh. Joshua McCall, he'll finish in eighth with John Ward ninth and Logan York. Your pick to win finishes in your top 10.
Keith Job, 11th position. Aubrey Thompson in 12th. Robert Colgan, 13th. Good showing for Robert here. I haven't seen him too much. Matthew T. Lee, 14th. Zach Trosteven. Tosteven? Sorry, Zach. My bad. But you're 15th. You got Chase Mastre. These last names, man. I thought mine was bad. Chase, you're right here in 16th. Joseph Allen, 17th. William H. Scott Jr. in 18th. David Sheets, 19th. And the man, Ambrose, in 20th.
Justin Mills, he'll finish in 21st with John Mullahan 22nd. Sean Corbett for BAR, he'll finish in the 23rd position. Mark Math, he'll finish in 24th. Kenny McCullough, some bad luck there near the end, he'll finish in 25th. Richard Elliott, he'll finish in 26th. Steve Sizemore, 27th. Dylan Jones, we saw him go off the pace with Danny Barnes. He'll finish in 28th. Danny Barnes in 29th. Mitch Regatas, man, he had a great run for a little bit. Fortunate luck for him, he finishes in 30th. Jimmy Emos, he'll be in last place tonight at 31st position. So we will try to gather up our top three. Bear with us. What a race it was tonight here at Daytona. Well, what a race it was. We are back with everybody here live from Daytona International Speedway, and we are with your third place finisher, Garrett Maines. Garrett, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, I'm going to pass this one off to Trevor Astronaut. He joined me in the booth tonight, and he's going to get some words with you.
Man, Garrett, I don't even know what to ask you. I don't even know what to say. You find yourself up here all the time. It's been, I know you had a little dry spell here recently, but recently now, you've been knocking them off. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. I've only seen you in podium positions so far this month. So you gotta tell me, man, what is it you're doing? What's different? How walk me through that last lap? Like what's going on here?
Yeah, it's funny you mention that because you are not wrong. I actually, on the first race back this month, basically won more than I won all of April. So that just tells you, um, April was not fun, but nah, it's turned around a little bit. I'm happy to be able to say that. And I mean, shoot, it's been good races. I mean, these have not really come easy. This whole race here was a dogfight all the way to the end. So I mean, shoot, I thought I was gonna get when I got buried by Kyler there on that restart, which I'm still not very happy about. But I thought that was probably the end of it because it was like 12 to go. We're on the bottom, and the strongest pushers are on the top. So I thought that was gonna go south. But whatever happened coming off of turn 4, diced it all up. We got to split the middle, and then I realized Mollahan wanted back up. So I was like, well, shoot, I guess we're going middle. So we ended up in kind of a interesting position there, but everybody gave enough space and we were able to slip through there, and they wrecked behind us, got a late yellow, ended up getting up a second there, and that kind of made the difference for us. We got the recovery there and we stayed in position for the rest of the night. So, I mean, I knew my ally in that situation was Cody. I mean, Malik and Kyler were clearly working together, and it did not seem that they wanted to work with me one bit. So I knew, I think Cody and I both understood that we were going to need to work together essentially to make it work. But I mean, at the end of the day, I thought he was going to get it. I was doing everything I could to push him to the line, but I am not complaining about a podium finish here.
Hey, you said you were working with Cody, and Kyler got him by 5/1000ths of a second. So I mean, that was between you four. You four are the best to do it here on super speedways right now. So can't be mad at the result. Third place. So you got anybody you want to thank or any sponsors you'd like to shout out?
Yeah, absolutely. Got to give a huge shout out to MCU Body, Lennox, the guys at Ryko Performance. We've had a good night tonight. Finally got to show the speed that Ryko had in the car tonight. So big thank you to them for putting together a great setup again. And then also thank you to FGR Excel and Left Court Brothers.
Hey, awesome, man. We appreciate you as always. Thank you, and we'll probably see you again up here one of these days, sometime this month, maybe this week. So, hey, brother, be safe out there.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
That was your third place finisher, Garrett Maines. We are going to get a word with your runner up here tonight. It's going to be the 6 truck, the Dale Cup, Cody Neagles. Cody, man, you joined me earlier in the broadcast for FEG, and I knew I'd be probably talking to you again here tonight up in the booth. You had a runner up finish, bud, and just, man, what a race to the finish. I think if you go back and watch this broadcast, what I told Trev was, I pulled a Joe Rogan because at a UFC fight when there's a knockout, that was a knockout race right there. That was a slugfest to the line. Can you kind of walk us through here, coming to the line with Kyler Wynn?
Yeah, pretty much all the A-plus pushers, as me and Garrett were talking about earlier, all the A-plus pushers were up front. So the mentality of someone in the back is you pretty much got to play cleanup because I don't think that there was any way anyone was going to clear in the third with who had already had track position. So it just become a game between Kyler, me, Garrett, and Malik of, hey, let's just cycle a little bit, keep fresh temps, and with Mollahan as well, but he was starting to get a little bit hot. But it just become a game of, hey, let's cycle a little bit, keep everyone in the back out of it, and let's just sort this out amongst ourselves. Even though the wreck happened, I feel like we all did a pretty good job up front of sorting it out between the guys that we had, and it looked like from the top 5 that pretty much is how it should have been. I fall short of the win, but I thought the race-winning move was to go up, pick up Garrett, and knowing he had fresh temps, just trust him all the way to the line. Fall a little bit short, but can't be too upset with the performance.
No, and I'll tell you what, I mentioned numerous times in this race that we had the 2024 Podium 500 champion and the ERA Omega Cup champion of $4,000, you, Cody Neagles, and we hyped it up, and what's crazy is it comes to fruition on the last lap, coming out of turn 4, the two guys with the two biggest wins in money racing in 2024 beating and banging all the way to the checkered flag. I mean, like I said, you couldn't script it any better. Heavyweight versus heavyweight, punch for punch. It just, you can't, like I said, you can't script any better, Cody. Like, just what's going through your mind there? I mean, is it extra, anything in your mind just battling it out with Kyler, knowing that you two guys, are, got the two biggest wins of this year?
Well, for sure. I think that's the easy answer, and it's a big thrill to me to be able to share the track with Kyler. And I mean, I have a lot of respect for Kyler and his ability to run these kind of races. And me and him representing the money racing community on the bigger scale races, on the more mainstream to the mainstream audience, I think is very cool. But not only that, but to be able to share the track with guys like Garrett and Malik and what they're able to do in the Coke Series. And I think that they do a great job of representing the super speedway money racing community as well out on the Coke scene. And they're two of the best doing it right now. I think when you get all of us out on the track, you're going to get a product like this every single time. And I look forward to being able to come back out here in the future and be able to share the track with them, which honestly it seems like it's happening a lot lately, and I'm all for it.
Well, we enjoyed watching you race. We enjoyed you in the booth earlier in FEG. Cody Neagles, he's going to be your runner-up here tonight. And before we let you go, Cody, anyone you want to thank or shout out?
Yeah, I want to thank you, Mike T, Trev. Thank you guys for what you do. PGR eSports. I want to thank John Ward, DegaPros, everything he does, hosting. I want to thank everyone that ran with me in Dale Cup tonight. It was Matt Lee, Devin Ray, and Chase Mastretta. Very good team race tonight. We're able to make our names known, and I was able to kind of bang it there with Kyler Wynn there at the end. Fall short, but I'm all right with P2. And big shout out also to Martin Sports. If you need any apparel, gloves, anything like that, check them out, martinsports906.com.
All right, Cody, you have a good night, man. Go celebrate. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that was your runner-up, Cody Neagles. And we are going to get a word with your winner here tonight, Kyler Wynn. How's it going, bud? We got a copy?
Hello.
Yes, sir, man. How you doing tonight?
Doing good, man.
Well,
Doing good.
yeah, we've been dissecting this one here for a little bit now, and we just got a chance to talk to Cody. And what I brought up to him and numerous times on the broadcast tonight was that, we had you, the Podium 500 champ, and we had him, the ERA Omega Cup champ of $4,000 this year. I mean, you two collectively have the two biggest money racing wins in the calendar year, and luckily for myself and Trevin up here in the booth, we get to call a race where you two heavyweights are neck and neck coming out of turn 4 at Daytona, beating and banging all the way to the line. It was such a cool sight to see for us and a call to make. What were you able to do a little bit differently there than Cody coming to that line to get the job done?
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the stroke of the ego. that was nice. I was honestly all Malik. Like Malik said, "Hold on." I thought I was done. Like I thought I was finishing third or whatever. Then I saw Malik emerge from the wreck in my mirror, and he gave me a huge shot. I don't know how he didn't like. He hit me, and it didn't like affect my truck at all. It just pushed me forward, and that put us even with Cody, and it was just a drag race from there, man. I honestly don't know how I beat Cody to the line. I think Cody might have had it if he didn't get loose, like in the last 50 feet or whatever it was. But it was a really close race. Like I didn't think I had it from my perspective.
Well, you got the job done. I know last night you had a little bit of bad luck in the race at Atlanta Motor Speedway, but you come back here tonight, you get the job done, you get back to victory lane. It looked like you took a little bit of a hiatus here from Money Racing. A break's always good here and there, but Kyler Wynn, you look back, you look better than ever. It's awesome to see that truck cross the finish line first. Before we let you go tonight, anyone you want to thank or shout out?
Yeah, just Malik. He's a great person to work with on the Super Series. Like I think I have one of the best in the business. I mean, he recently got a huge win in Coke. Congrats to him for that. It's his first career win, I believe. Yeah, it is. He's a great person to be working with. I'm grateful for that.
Well, absolutely. We appreciate you coming in the booth talking to us here tonight. Congrats once again on the victory. We hope to see you soon, bud. Thank you.
Yep. Have a good one.
That was your race winner, Kyler Wynn, the 82 truck Road to Pro driver from Canada. Kyler Wynn gets the job done here tonight, Trev. And we saw a great race top to bottom. We had a green flag stop in there. And, man, I'll tell you what. We're going to have to grab some footage from this race. You remember the green flag? I mean, lost in all this was a green flag stop for the ages. 4, 5, 6 wide. Malik Ray coming through. Unfortunate with the pit road speeding penalty. I mean, we almost forgot about that.
Oh yeah, he came in there hot. He lost it. He got a black flag, served the black flag, came back around, waited for a caution, got his lap back, and he finished fourth. Oh man, I cannot be mad at that at all. But I do want to make a notable mention. We're talking about these 4 pros right here. What about the 2 behind them? Made it through all that controversy in the wreck. Devin Ray and Jared Haynes. I got to give them a big up, a shout out for that because they were coming too. If they had a little bit of more time, they probably would have made that interesting going 3 wide. So, hey, you can't. All in all, what a phenomenal top to bottom all around. This was probably one of the better ones that I've seen in a long time, just from sheer controversy, pit road entrance and exits, cautions, racing 3 wide, working the lines. And like you said, these 2 pros right here, Cody Neagles and Kyler Wynn, battling it out side by side by mere inches to the line. That's how you do it. And I don't know, man. I got to tell them they got to put like a master class or something on this thing just to show these boys out here what to do and how to get it done.
Well, absolutely. It was a wonderful night here at DegaPros on a Friday night. A great call to have you as my sidekick. Calling this race, man, it was an honor to call an FEG race earlier tonight, one of the OGs of money racing, and then also to help out DegaPros here tonight. 2 great calls, 2 great finishes. Matthew Lee, the winner of FEG, and Kyler Wynn, the winner here at DegaPros. Well, that's it for me and my partner here, Trevin Ashronoff, tonight. We won't be back on broadcasting tomorrow night, but there's a big race over at McCullough Motorsports in the team race, and I'm sure they'll be hosting some races this coming Sunday. We have DegaPros Little Guy Series week number 2 on Monday night. That will be broadcasted on PGR eSports by Dawson Wise. Tuesday, you'll have RMR. As the season rolls on, Matthew Baker right now sits atop the championship standings. And you already know next Thursday night, PGR eSports heads to Daytona for a couple weeks. Next week, though, in the Gen 6 car for the first time at Daytona. Should be a good one on the heels of an amazing race yesterday at Atlanta. For myself, Michael Triscaro, and Trevin Ashronoff, we will see y'all later.
See y'all.